Hey guys, welcome to Wrocław, Poland. I'm eating ice cream right now, ice cream is really good here, by the way. I'm in Rynek, which is Market Square here in Poland. A great place to hang out, drink, go to cafes, and best of all, they have ice cream about every 10 feet here. This one's the wine flavored one. They have every flavor you've ever heard of. Anyway, here are the top 5 favorite foods I ate in Poland. Let's just start with number 1. Let's get right into it. Of course it was going to be pierogi, but picking a favorite was really hard. I'm going with Pierogarnia in the downtown square. They have 2 different kinds, boiled and baked, but honestly, just get the boiled. Get a ton of boiled. So many dipping sauces, and the fillings were all great. Nice mix of vegetarian, mushroom, mashed potatoes, lots of meat ones. But the dough is what made these the best. It was so fluffy and delicate, kind of like dim sum, so it really made it easy to just eat a ton of these. Which, side note, pierogi. This is already the plural form of this word. This is not an actual word that exists. So stop saying it, especially if you're in Poland. I'm glad we had that moment. Let's go to number 2, the pork knuckle. But first, this restaurant had a really unique theme. It avails itself with the ridiculousness of living under communist regime that people had to deal with up until the 80s. Even the menu is like a newspaper teaching you about that time period. The food also follows this theme where it's a lot of typical everyman kind of meals, but it's a gourmet spin on all of them, which makes it really awesome. I ate here a few times and everything is great, but if you've never had a pork knuckle, it's a Silesian staple, which is the region that we're in of southern Poland and Germany. It's a must-try food when you're here. Next up is a shout out to all the desserts that I had. The ice cream is all handcrafted and the flavors are so original. Here we have spinach flavored with white chocolate. Surprisingly really good. And the donuts, called pączki, are not even comparable to anything I've had in the States. If you ever pass a bakery that is selling fresh donuts, just buy them. Worry about consequences later. Don't live a life of regret like me right now. That was the only time I got donuts because I was pacing myself. Even these videos, I had to steal these. My fingernails don't look that good. I don't even know whose kid this is. I stole these off YouTube trying to relive, oh, it's probably her kid, there you go, to relive more Polish donuts that I never got to have. So don't make the same mistake I did. Number 4 is the pork cutlet, or schab. This is another food that if you grew up Polish, you've probably had over 1,000 times. Even more than pierogi, because this is a classic Polish dinner that's really quick to make. What isn't quick is this side right here, called Silesian noodles. I've been told that it's every mom's nightmare to cook these at home. So make sure you snag these when they're on a menu because it's another Silesian staple and it's also very good. Finally, let's wrap this up. The best breakfast I had was Chleb and Wino, aka bread and wine, a French-inspired cafe that brings baskets of rolls and croissants to your table, and it had the fluffiest eggs to go along with it. Less than $10 for all this breakfast food. And I'd like to wrap up by pointing out how inexpensive Polish food can be if you're converting from US dollars or euro. So if you're someone who likes to enjoy food and drink on a vacation, I cannot recommend this place enough. So start planning a visit to Poland right now.